Hi, I'm Valerie Engelhardt, and in this video I am going to play around with this Filbert brush. This one is by Arteza and it is a size 7. It's one I don't use very often, unless I'm like scrubbing paint off. So I'm gonna see what it's like to just paint with it. Let's see, I've already got these colors out, so let's grab, oh, this one's already wet, let's grab the blue. So I've got my brush. I'm just gonna make a straight line, lightly across the top. And then maybe grab more paint and see what happens when I lay it flat. Wow, that actually, I expected it to run out of, or to give up all of its water much faster because it is a synthetic brush. But that actually pulled really well. Let's grab more paint. I'm gonna do it from the side again, but press down hard. Okay. Now let's do it flat again, but I press down hard. Wow, it's actually better than I anticipated. All right. I mean, it does let the load off pretty quickly, but I didn't expect it to get so far. All right, let's try going from the side, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. So I can see what kind of marks I get, but it really does let off the load early on. So that's good. I now know that when I'm painting, because like you can barely see that, even though it did technically distribute pigment that far down. Let's grab, and we'll do the same thing. Light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, just to see what kind of marks we get. And once again, we see it gives it all up about right there after the first push. That push ends up, well, pushing all of the pigment out of it. So let's see. Let's grab some more. Let's see if I just want to make some little dashes. Okay, we've got little marks. Oh, these could be nice little petals. Getting ideas here. All right, if I just kind of dab it like that. That's an interesting texture. Okay, what else? What other marks can we get? What if I just dab it from the side? Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Anything else to try? I know. Just gonna smash it down and turn it in a circle. It made a circle. Very textured circle. But it's a synthetic brush. It was inexpensive, so I don't mind smashing it down in the pursuit of art. All right, what if I wanted to do like a leaf? The leaf I'm looking at, or had been looking at, was kind of spiky. So it dry brushes really well. Can you see that texture? Here, I'm gonna pull it up a bit. But that, like, you get to see the individual bristles. That almost looks like a feather. So maybe this would be a really good brush. Oh, look at that. Look at these lovely, like, so it's mostly dry, but trying to get a good shot of that, but that texture, well, this is lovely, wispy. So this would be great for, like I said, feathers or fur. Oh wow, I just want to play with that little dry brush effect. See, I didn't know about that until I decided to start playing with this brush. I learned something. So let's move on. Let's paint a mum. And just to call out, I paint these swatches on like the backs of other paintings because I don't want to waste paper. So I've got this, and let's grab that Filbert again. And let's see if I can paint a mum now that we've practiced all of the different strokes. This paint was really dry, so I'm having to reactivate it. All right, so we're gonna move from the inside out. So let's do some of those little marks. Okay. And then dab in the middle a bit. Already cute. All right, get more water. And more water. Back in. If I do it like that. Oh, no, I don't like that as much, so I'm gonna come that way. And I thought it'd be nice to have the value get lighter, but it's gotten so light, we can't really even see the petals, so I'm having to go back in. And so this obviously is not a very realistic style at all. This is just meant to make a fun little loose flower and practice using a new brush. So we've got our little mum. Oh, this pink shows up horribly on this camera. Let's bring it up closer so you can see. There we go. But it needs a stem. So you know what? I've already got this blue that's wet that we used earlier. This is our painting. We can make this whatever color we want. So I'm gonna make it have a blue stem. I'm gonna do this very lightly. All right. And this particular flower has kind of spiky leaves. So it's gonna be a little difficult for me. So I'm gonna bring it up and I'm gonna push out and just wiggle my brush about and do little flicks. There's one little spiky leaf. I'm gonna do it again. And then a little more. Wiggle it a little, give it some texture. You know what? I think I'll leave it at that. So here is a lovely loose little mum. That is the result of practicing with a Filbert brush. So thank you so much for watching. If there's anything you want to see me paint, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more, subscribe because I make videos every Monday and Thursday. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.